Hey, shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Bashem Rakakadas. Double honors to the apostles and elders. Salutations to the hopeful elect, and much respect to the brothers out there that's preaching this word in the truth and sincerity. So, man, seem like every morning, when I go to work, every morning, this brother, one of the co-workers, man, he got the Steve Harvey morning show playing, man. And I just be listening. I'll be like, man, this brother's lost, man. It's one of these false prophets set up to pretty much guide you into the wrong direction, man. So I'll be like, man, he's like, God this and God that, and take me on to another situation. I'm like, what the hell, man? But he brings out no precepts. And when you come into this truth, you can also, sometimes look at a man and understand that he's going off as well. He has a bald head, no beard. If you so-called man of the Lord, you're supposed to have a beard on your face. All right? A man of the Lord is going to actually know this Bible and bring out these precepts. All right? And this brother, every time I listen to him, no scripture at all. And it's a mess, man. It is a mess, man. Pretty much that just shows you, the Christian church is pretty much just a place where you go to trying to think of the word. I wouldn't say like rehabilitation, but it's pretty much like a power speaking, man. Power speaking, make you feel good. But when you actually know the word of the Lord, it's going to cut you sometimes. It's going to make you feel good. All right, you got some lamentation, it got some woes in it. All right, when you actually know this word. All right, it's great, it's beautiful, it's sweet like honey when you understand that you're an Israelite. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, you are Israelites, and that's sweet, man, because you understand that the kingdom of heaven is for you and none else. But these pastors in this world, they give you that prosperity doctrine, man. It's like what God has for you, man. All right, what God has for you is the kingdom of heaven. All right, on this side, this is not meant for you to be super, super rich. All right, you're supposed to be storing up your riches in heaven. And that's what we're doing, all right? Making these videos and going out there preaching this word, all right? So this is Isaiah 8:20. To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it's because there is no light in them, all right? Let's say seem like every morning when my co-worker is playing a Steve Harvey in the morning show, whatever it's called, all right? This brother's, he's talking about God this, God that. He don't know the name of the Lord, and he's preaching that prosperity doctrine, and pretty much he ain't bringing out no precepts. Like I said, man, no precepts, man. So this dude is a joke. It's a joke, man. But all right, so let's get some more scripture though. This dude is a joke. Oh man. Well, shoot. While I'm here, anyways, this is 2 Timothy 4:2. Preach the word, be instant in season and out of season. Reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. All right. So the real prophets, the real teachers are going to be out there. Is going to be out there on the front lines, giving their body as a living sacrifice. And preaching this word in season and out of season. Bidding our people to the marriage. All right, good and bad. All right, good and bad because you're going to change your ways. All right. Lord willing. Even the bad, they're going to be sifted out. All right. They're going to be put in the fire and made golden. Or they're going to be just sipped out of the truth. All right. So this is verse 3. For the time will come For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap themselves teachers having itching ears, and they shall turn away from their ears from the truth. All right, because the truth is out there. The word is out there, man. The true pastors, the true prophets are out there preaching this word in truth and sincerity. But you know, I'm pretty sure Steve Harvey, he got that money. He's probably been around. He's probably seen the prophets. Probably heard of the prophets. A lot of these people in Hollywood, they actually know that they're Israelites before some of us that even came into the truth. But they still go after their own lusts and after their own heart. All right? Just turning their ears. Did I read that? And they shall turn away their ears from the truth and shall turn unto fables. Yep. So pretty much, yeah. You preaching that prosperity doctrine, which is not according to the Bible. All right? We understand that this is not our rest. And our prosperity is when we get in the kingdom. All right? When we get in the kingdom. Let me see what else I want to get. Let me get Luke 14 and 23. All right, this is Luke 14 and 23. And the Lord said unto the servant, go into the highways and hedges and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled. All right. So that's what we supposed to do, go into the highways and byways. All right. The real preachers, the real prophets are out there on the highways and byways, week in and week out, preaching this word and bidding our people to come into the marriage. Not that prosperity doctrine, man. All right. Where's Proverbs at? Proverbs 11. All right, this is Proverbs 11 and 1. A false balance is abomination unto Yahweh that power, but a just weight is his delight. All right. So when you come into the knowledge of this truth, you understand that Yahweh Bashim Yahshai, he controls all aspects in both spectrum, good and evil. All right. Because these Christians out here, they think just God is all love. All right. With you being the highest power, the highest being, you're supposed to be able to control all spectrums of the earth, all spectrum of this world. All right. I'm going to jump down to verse 4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivereth from death. All right. This brother's, every time I'm listening to him, you got that dream. Got to, God's going to put you up. All right, brother, man. He God ain't about that, all them riches, man. If you not following the ways of Yahweh Shemi outside, your riches that you stored up on this side of the earth, man, is gonna be nothing. All right, because in this truth, you understand that everything that you see, everything that you're around here, man, it's gonna be burnt up. It's gonna be burnt up, man. Babylon the Great is gonna be destroyed. All right, your nice house, your nice car, all your money, some of your family members, some of your friends, they just gonna be burnt up, man. That's comes with the truth. That's that Lamentations and woes. But the sweetness, the honey, is understanding that, even if they are 2/3, they're gonna be reborn in the kingdom. All right. And they're going to have that brotherly love when they be reborn in the kingdom. They just ain't going to be as high as the 144,000 and the 1/3 that make it on the side. All right. But like I said, this Bible, man, it has this lamentations, woes, and sweetness and honey. And with us understanding that, man, that's how we can tell who's a true prophet and who's just out here a sellout. Because I view this man as a freaking sellout, man. Now, let's see, Romans 10 and 2. So this is Romans 10:2. For I bear them record that they have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge. So I give that brother, credit for that. He has a zeal for God, but not according to knowledge. All right? When you have this knowledge, you're going to teach your people that they're Israelites, and they got to come back to the laws, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, and have faith and endure unto the end, that they may be saved. All right? So Mr. Steve Harvey, we building up riches in the kingdom, man. Everything that you have on this side of the earth is going to be destroyed. All right? All right? Let me get verse 3. For they being ignorant of God's righteousness, all right, Steve Harvey and his followers, the 2/3, they being ignorant of God's righteousness and going about to establish their own righteousness. All right, that's what this brother has done. All right, he's giving you his own righteousness, his own point of view, and how you should live your life. All right, because pretty much when you look at the brother, all right, he has a bald head. You ain't supposed to shave your head bald. You can cut it low, but you ain't supposed to shave your head bald. You're supposed to have a beard on your face. All right, a man of the Lord has a beard on his face. All right, you're not out here looking like Mr. Potato Head, brother. Oh, man. Have not submitted themselves unto the righteousness of God, man. So the real prophets are out there, man. They compelling you to come into his household, to his marriage. All right, we as a chaste virgin unto Yahweh Shem Yahshua. All right, as not being defiled by all these other doctrines and being blown to and fro. All right, we staying planted in this thing, man. And I want to thank Yahweh Shem Yahshua for waking me up and the brothers, out there that's preaching his word in truth and sincerity. All right. Let me see what else I want to get. But yeah, man, this dude's a joke, man. Like I said, the brother keep on playing Steve Harvey every morning, man. I think he's Issachar or Ephraim. I'm not sure, but he has a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge. Let me see. Ezekiel 14:9, I believe. Yep, Ezekiel 14:9. And if the prophet be deceived when he has spoken a thing, I, Yahweh, have deceived their prophet. All right? So to our people, Steve Harvey, he's a pastor. He's a prophet. All right? But Yahweh Shem Yahshua, since he controls every aspect and spectrum of this world, all right, he's set up to deceive Israel. And I will stretch out my hand upon him, and I will destroy him from the midst of my people Israel. Man, that's powerful, man. Let me see. Because Isaiah, I said this brother ain't out here preaching his word, teaching it. Let's see, 28. All right, this is Isaiah 28:9. Whom shall he teach knowledge, and whom shall he make understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. All right, because the real prophets are out here teaching you that you can't have pride. Before I came into this thing, I grew up in a Christian church. My dad's a pastor. I thought I knew this word. But when I heard the brothers out here preaching this word, I was like, man, I ain't never heard the Bible preach like that. So I had to humble myself down and realize that, man, I don't know this book like I thought I did. All right? So I had to get that milk. And then get that honey, man. Then get that strong drink. Then get the meat. All right? For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line upon line, here a little and there a little. All right? So that's how you teach the Bible, and that's why we bring out the precepts like this. All right. Let me see. Isaiah 29:9. Stay to yourselves and wonder, cry ye out. And cry, they are drunken, but not with wine. They are staggered, but not with strong drink. Why, Lord? Because they out here, they drinking the wine of Esau, Edom, that proverbial wine. All right? They drunk off that Christianity, all right? The slave master Christianity. Verse 10, for the Lord hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep. All right, the true pastors, the true prophets out there preaching this word, but you sleep. You can't get it. Why? Because the Lord don't want you to get it. And have closed your eyes, and the prophets of your rulers, and the seers have he covered, and the vision of all is become unto you as the words of the book that is sealed. All right, this book is sealed to Steve Harvey. All right, that's why he don't bring out no precepts, just out of the word of his mouth, which man deliver to one that is learned, saying, read this, I pray thee. And he saith, I cannot, for it is sealed. Man, exactly, man. You give him the book, try to tell him to read this. Do you understand this parable? Do you understand this saying? He's like, I can't. And the book is delivered to him that is not learned, saying, read this. Read this, I pray thee. And he said, I am not learned. All right. He's not learned in this doctrine. He's not learned in this book. All right. When the Lord said, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth. All right. Steve Harvey draws people with his mouth, preaching the word with his mouth, but not with precepts. All right. And with their lips do honor me, but have removed their hearts far from me. All right. He's in Hollywood, man. To be in Hollywood, you got to be entangled with all that wickedness, man. You with the Baphomet God, you really serving the devil. All right. And fear towards me is taught by the precepts of men. All right. Steve Harvey was taught by the precepts of men. And he's teaching his people the precepts of man, not coming out of his Bible. All right. So pretty much, Yahweh Hashem outside doesn't want Steve Harvey to get it, man. I'm going to get this last scripture. I'm going to close out. This is Matthew 13:10. And the disciples came unto him, saying unto him, why speakest thou unto them in parables? And he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. All right, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders. And much respect to you brothers out there that's preaching this word in truth and sincerity. Hopefully this was an edifying lesson, understanding that if you understand this Bible, you're an Israelite. All right, the mysteries and the kingdom of heaven is given unto you. All right, so endure to the end. All right, and we understand that the 2/3 and everybody else can't get this word. So with that, hopefully next time, Lord willing, hopefully this was an edifying lesson to the elect. And Lord willing, till next time, shalom.